absolutely the play there. With the kill that Cesares has gotten, he's gone to the 5-7 because, why not? No armor, a couple of 250s is no real loss. It's not a bad idea to just try and steal a gun away. Potentially bring it into your next round. This time they are not going for the stack, though. They've gone 3 towards B, 2 towards A. Fairly standard. And 1UP are just starting to suss out the areas that these players could be in. Taking some control towards B main, taking some control towards mid, and a little bit towards A as well.
Yeah, T's playing it well, doing nothing stupid, just waiting for the CTs to get impatient and do something. Gonna be interested to see where they choose to go and see if they do go B, if that 3 CT setup will be premium. But there we go. Entry coming in for the T's. There will be a bit of damage done to 2 of them, but looks like they're also doing a pincer onto highway here. T's, but Ares gonna find 2. JD's gonna find a 2nd there. This is some good damage on the CTs here. It looks like Miss Malore will be finding 1 more onto Ares. It's JD last left, low HP. Might be able to find Insanity here. He's low HP, might be able to go the AK and save it, being able to drop his teammate next round, coming to their first one, but it just looks like he's sitting around here with a MAC-10, not going to be doing much. Maybe waiting for an exit frag here.
Yeah, and I think he might be trying to bait the thought that there's 2 players dead. Maybe he got the better gun, but they should know it's just a MAC-10. Working his way out, there is, as you mentioned, Insanity very close here. The timing on this could be devastating for Insanity, but he is going to be able to find that kill quickly. The aim punch coming in, so he does not lose his life, does not lose his AK. 2 kills for Conspiracy is not bad, but it was just SMGs that would have been upgraded regardless this round that were lost. Looks like they might be hanging on to the MAC-10 on Miss Me More, though. Give them an opportunity to try and farm up some cash, maybe a quick and dirty little entry frag somewhere. Curious to see how they elect to utilize the MAC-10 on this player.
Very interested to see where they play this all. It looks like they are just setting it towards mid here. So no aggressive peaks on BRA, but just playing it safe here. It looks like the T's are playing sort of mid-control around here.
Yeah, they've done a very fast job of getting a lot of pressure in towards this middle area. Smokes down pretty much everywhere, and that's allowing Insanity to start working his way up highway. Soon we should start to see the split coming in from A main as well, but this is a lot of ground grabbed and a lovely flashbang there to kind of pop his teammate in. Not able to find these kills. These CTs, 2 of them are isolated on an island in the site right now. That's not an ideal spot for them to be in.
Star seems to be backing him up now. He's going to have control of highway, but that does give up Zed. But JD seems to be going with Bugg, sitting behind finding the first, and they seem to be going wrap around B. But JD is going to find Insanity in Zed. But he's going to lose a lot of HP, so this retake might be a bit hard with the HP that they have right now.
Look at the forward position from your boy CJ, although he gets smoked off by his teammate. A little bit of miscommunication that he was there. But they did, as you mentioned, pick off Sesvid on... He was trying to go for that aggressive push towards B main. Got picked off, and now this leaves them in a 4v4 retake. Health is bad, and that nade is going to connect. Miss Me More, taking out JD.
Still looks like they're going for this retake for some reason. It might be a better choice to save here. If they're losing all their guns, yeah, I think Star is going to go and save this orb here. They will not win the first gun round. He's going to find some good exit frags here onto your boy CJ. It looks like they are boosting vents. Will he be expecting this as Nate just shifting on vent roof? And he's not. He's just going to be able to take his time, one tap him, and that is no orb save for Star.
Line him up, knock him down. Nice and easy job there, getting the kill. We're not letting them hang on to the op. He did a little bit of damage, but at this point, with the money starting to build for 1UP, they're not going to be too worried about that. This Conspiracy are back on pistols. A little bit more meaty pistols than we've seen so far to this point. There is 2 Deegs, 5-7, but I love the position that Buggs is taking. Super passive towards B, just seeing if he can't spot it out.
Looks
players look to be going counter boost potentially here.
I don't know if it'll work out here, because there's no one really there. Squeaky's open, so they're going to have a bit of intel of where they are. It looks like your boy CJ is kind of expecting this, knowing that they're going to be on eco. Yeah, he'll find A-Res, and he's going to look at mid-main as well. Going to be finding JD as well. Very good game sense there from CJ.
Well, that was really dangerous as well, because CJ, yes, he was sitting back, but he was also the bomb, and no one was really on either side of them. It could have gone very poorly for him. And it may still go for 1UP as Dezebel is looking to flank, spots out a player. That position has been given up. They know that he's there. Now A-side is completely fallen as Miss Me More rips Swede's head off.
Just Star left now. Probably just going to be looking for exits. Not much he can really do. No armor, a deagle, 38 HP. But if he can hit some nice 1-digs, that might be helpful for damaging the T's economy. He's going to be looking towards mid-main. He's going to hit a dig onto Nate, but not able to convert the frag. This Insanity just going to clean him up there.
So a quick 5-0 early on this map cash here for 1UP. They got to be quite content with that start. But, you know, Conspiracy, this is where things start to get important. It's the next gun round. First one did go 1UP's way, but this is where Conspiracy can start to climb their way back into this half. Really, it'd be kind of do or die for them again, because if they lose this, they're not going to have the money again. And this is kind of a rough spot for them to be in. So this is a fairly important round early on.
Blind shot.
Swede with a lovely shot there. Will find the first opener. And that's something that we haven't really seen much from Conspiracy, getting these opening picks, getting the first ones. See if it works out, if they can continue to convert this any further. These players on A, there's a lot of mollies going in, they're backing off. But JD's actually going to kill from Vents, and now this is surely a round for Conspiracy, as Desabel on Highway manages to find another kill.
Yeah, it's going to be interesting to see what the T's are going to do here. It looks like they're actually shifting out onto A. CT seem to be aware. And Nate is actually going to find one onto JD. As they seem to be just walking around the site, looking for picks here, waiting for the CTs to peek on a possible retake. Trying to find Decibel there. He's going to get blind though. Good flash from Decibel's teammate from Truck. Now it's just Buggs left with the AWP. He's going to find Swede.
Erez is back in A main right now, behind him, and that should probably do Buggs in any minute now. The timing on this peak is going to be so important. I don't even know if Buggs is going to expect this. Yeah, he's got a nade out, and he's not even looking at it. Erez gets the free kill. And with 3 alive, a couple AWPs recovered. That is very nice for Conspiracy's economy, because it's not particularly good right now. They don't have a ton of money. So the fact that they managed to recover the 2 AWPs and kept 3 alive is pretty big.
They're going to have to keep this momentum up. Yeah, though, if they want to keep this economy good. Because T's, they didn't really take much damage from that round losing. They still have quite a lot of money here. So CTs are really going to have to keep this momentum up to keep themselves in the game here.
Again, I'm very intrigued by the kind of the early mid-pressure Erez likes to go kind of up close with having JD and Vents towards mid. So it's a nice 1-3-1 setup that they're going for. I'm kind of intrigued at the fact that Desabel plays so passive, and that's a dink through the door, connecting on Miss Me More, as they were just kind of tapping away at each other. Nice shot there. Good early damage. They're still 2 towards B right now as these players are fanned out. Not really sure where they want to go. JD gets forced out by the Molotov from his vent spot. Might he find a player here towards... You know, it's Insanity getting that entry. And another shot from Buggs as well. This is down to a 3v2 for the terrorists. They found a couple nice entries towards B. Will they expect Erez and Vents? And yeah, he's done a lot of damage. CJ has Molly, comes in, forces him out of there. B shall fall. It's just Desabel in heaven. And they've got a Molly for that as well. He's actually come out and try and face this. That's a mistake. He's burning alive. Nate gets the Molly kill. And Erez in a 1v3 with an AWP and not a lot of health. He's going to be running away and just trying to hang on for dear life for that gun.
He will want to keep this gun as well. Again, look at their money. They have nothing here. And it'll be also pretty handy to just kill some of those T's to do as much economical damage as possible. But at the same time, he's going to take the risk. Should I go for more exits, or should I definitely save this gun with their economy at the moment?
Yeah, saving is a pretty good option. With the money they really need to. They've got nothing to this next round. Their loss bonus, like, they've just been reset. They're not going to get much of a loss bonus. And now Erez to be able to handle that. He's full white here, and he will be cleaned up by CJ. Ooh, this is starting to get to dire straits. Conspiracy, like I said, their money's reset. They're going to be full saving here, and likely in a double eco spot. So actually into this round. By some pistols.
Only 1 P250 coming out here. That's a bit interesting. I think they really are trying to play the economic game here. But it looks like they are going for a 5-stack gamble towards A.
Again, one of their a bit slower here, but oh my, that flashbang catches the entire team. Miss Me More should be able to find but he doesn't mind anymore. AK is covered, and they've cleaned up. This push straight to Squeaky has worked out brilliantly as well. You backing up a couple, put it back. It's just sweet. That's a ton of damage done for around that P2, AP250 and USPs.
Even if they do lose this here, they got to be content with the damage that they did on that eco. And he might actually be able to find no, he doesn't. But even then, they do get some money from the kills they got, and they did do as much economical damage I think as possible. So they should be okay with that round. But
yeah, I mean, anytime you go around with P250 and 3 USPs, you've got to be pretty thrilled at the fact you managed to find 3 kills and rip the AWP out of their hands. That forces a fairly substantial rebuy. Does a little bit of damage to that one-up economy that has been so high for pretty much the entirety of this game. Conspiracy, of course, are rebuying right back in. Problem is, they don't have utility on 3 of these players, essentially. They have 1 flash on Swede, nothing on K-Star or Ares, which is not really what you want to see on the CT side, not having no utility.
pretty interested to know why they've only put the U and P on A here. Yeah, they have Ares and Highway to rotate. I mean, Star got to be finding one, but if they did push A, they only have a U and P here on A.
And it looks to be a bit of an A push is what's going to be coming in here. Nate's throwing some nades in with Miss Me More. Just trying to find some players, take a little bit of ground. Will they expect Ares point blank at the forklifts there? And there are 3 players in the site. And it's a little bit too much of a fake that they've thrown here. They can't really back out off of this. And because of how slow this hit has been, literally everyone is here almost. Ares finds the first one, finds the second one as well. Not going to be able to line up a third, but Decibel trades it out. It is just Miss Me More in a 1v3. Players falling back, doesn't even find the next one. Swede cleans him up. And that is a second round for Conspiracy. They're starting to come. Can they come and chain them together at all?
And that's going to be vital to chain them together to keep that economy, get it back into the game, to get it equal with the T's here. They really need to keep this momentum going to keep themselves in the game. They don't want to be resetting.
Yeah, winning a round, losing a round is losing a few is not really Counter-Strike. You can't really trade like 3 rounds for every round that you win. Otherwise, you're gonna lose pretty handily. A nice little nade from Miss Me More. Does a little, 21 damage to Ares. I missed where the nades the other way came because somehow Insanity, Nate, and Bugs are all super lit.
Yeah, it was actually a spray from Zed. I threw a spray from CT and Zed. Actually taking him up a lot there, so that's some good damage done.
Gotta love it when a good little spray connects that heavily. It's gonna make it a little bit harder because, even the player that's fairly healthy, which is Nate, does a lot because now they're all 1 shot from an M4, and Ares, he's cleaning up one of the full HP players. The rest of these guys should fall pretty quick. Nate's managed to trade one back onto Ares, but the Molly is going to do so much damage and roast Nate alive. He traded it out with a kill. That's something, but now a nade comes in, connecting on the last low HP player. Miss Me More is full HP, 1v3, finds the first player looking for more. What can he find? Sees one in Zed, but that's K-Star with the AWP cleaning him up.
If I was CTs, I wouldn't have wanted to lose that many guns there, because even now some teammates are going to have to drop and stuff like that. I mean, it was good job from the CTs, but again, now you're going to see UMP and stuff coming out from the CTs, so a bit of a weaker buy, I guess. They do have utility, but Swede only has a flash here. The
nice thing is, though, it has done significant damage to 1UP's economy now, losing those 2 straight rounds. Yes, they have a buy. There is still the UMP on Bugs and CJ, though. And now the money is not particularly great. They're going to need a bomb plant if they want to buy into this next round. If they lose it, we'll see if they can convert it into a win, or at least a bomb plant.
This is going to be a vital round for the CTs to win if they want to get back in this. Destroying the T's economy is exactly what they need to get back in this, and maybe even reach to tying or winning the half here.
All right, and now, again, just a slow pace. I like this. 1UP, they've done a good job slowing it down, sussing out some of these angles and not really catching themselves with their pants down. Downside is that one round, it did start to backfire a little bit. Too many rotates came in. But again, they're fanning out, getting some ground. CJ here might find one towards B.
JD with just a random spray to the smoke. It seems Insanity going to trade though. But JD, oh, he's going to go down to Insanity too. Very well done from Insanity to find the 2 opening picks into B. CT is going to have to rotate pretty quick now, but it looks like this is going to be a pretty good round for the T's to win here. Pretty good chance as they've still got quite a lot of utility to defend the side, but Ares is going to push into site. He's going to find Insanity, who was bomb planted. Star going to find another. Now the CT seems to have the advantage. Bu's going to be finding one to Ares there. And CT's now just playing it a bit slower. As Star going to tap the bomb, he's actually, oh, he's not going to find Nate, not enough damage, and wow. Bugs, what a good turnaround from the T's. Looked like they were going to lose that for a second, but they regained their senses and managed to close out the round.
The power of what a good bomb plant and strong post plant positions can do. Nate and Bugs had a nice little crossfire around B main, and that allowed, you know, when the push came in to try and catch them, it was just an easy cleanup, and they had a good line on the bomb, closing out that round and 1-up. Finally get back to their winning ways, taking their 8th round of the game.
Oh, this is weird to see a good old-fashioned deco on the CT side. Going back to source days here. Boosting Shroud. I don't think it's going to work. They have been tagged up a bit, but I'm not sure if the T's know.
They must have, their player in Squeaky must have heard something around Shroud. Otherwise, it seems intriguing that they just kind of spray it for no apparent reason since they haven't done it any of the other rounds. Could just be good knowledge, though, of Conspiracy, good read of it. Regardless, though, a little bit of damage done to a couple players.
Again here, just T's playing it slow. Very, very smart from them. Just waiting for the CTs to do something stupid. And not them being the ones giving them the guns here.
Couple flashes coming in from your boy CJ towards B. That's a bit of a fake. It's going to allow Nate. They find that boosted up player. That's Decibel. Now they are trying to hit this bomb site. Ares is in trouble at forklift. He's going to be cleaned up. Down goes K-Star as well. And this could, in fact, be a clean round. Looking for a little bit more. 5-7 is going to rip the head off a bit more. One casualty. Not bad. Not bad.
Yeah, again, another good cleanup from the T side. They're really good at just cleaning up these eco rounds here. Apart from that one where they lost 3, they're only losing around about 1 or no players here. This is really good from them.
One of the things that has to be said is just how well Nate has been entry fragging this game. There are a lot of times he just found openings towards some of these sites, cracking the game wide open. He's 14-4
That's
through
ridiculous.
12 rounds. Dying at like 1 every 3 rounds. And speaking of entries, Insanity getting 3 quick ones towards B. It is just a save on the players there, eco frags. But regardless, anytime you line 3 players up like that and close them down, not a bad feeling.
And you see it again, just another easy cleanup. No deaths on the T side. They're just so good at cleaning up these eco rounds without losing any money. And that's going to be affecting the CTs again as they're going to come into round 14 with little to no nades.
Yeah, I mean, it's a rough spot. You want to start winning any rounds you can. You know, if they win the next 2, 10-5 half, not that bad. You can make it work. But at the same time, drop them here and 1-up. You got to feel confident they're going to close it out. Look at this fast play in mid. A little bit questionable, too, because Decibel and Ares are going to be the ones finding the majority of the kills. They grabbed 2. Only 1 got traded back the other way. And again, this man advantage is staying for the CTs. Fortunately, B site has been opened up. You're going to get the bomb plant here for 1-up. But man advantage, as I said on Conspiracy, might favor them on this retake.
They have no nades to retake here with. I mean, T's only have 2 flashes as well, so it's just going to be a dry retake, it seems. This boy JC is going to be 21. They're going to be doing a double push through CT, and they'll actually just clean that up. Very good retake from the CTs. A much needed round for them.
Ooh, yeah, just a good walk back in there. Ares and Decibel doing all the work, heavy lifting for their team into that round. And Ares is doing a bit of the heavy lifting kind of in general for his team. He's got 13 kills, tops on his team. Next closest is K-Star at 9. And Conspiracy grabbing that much needed 4th round. Last round of the half here. Full buy, of course, for both teams. Pretty good utility on both sides as well. Swede drops down to the UMP just to make sure he gets it all. But I think both of these teams are going to be quite happy with what they've got. And trying to go for the quick double boost up into mid. And there's a great molly to deny that. As this 1-3-1 setup has started to work again for Conspiracy.
Yeah, T seemed like they wanted to do some more fast plays like they did last round to mid, but it just doesn't seem to be working for them. Now they are starting to work their way towards mid, but the CT's got some good names coming to do some good damage, and Ares and JD gonna be finding the first two, opening up the round for them. As the T's now just gonna have to reevaluate what they want to do.
Yeah, one thing that hadn't been happening for pretty much the entirety of this map that has happened in the last couple rounds is Conspiracy getting the first kill in these rounds. And now the A hit is coming in fast and furious. Decibel and Ares are both there in on the site. They find one kill apiece. That drops it down to your boy CJ, 1v5, 10.5. And Ares finds him, closes it out 10-5 for 1 up at the halftime.
I mean, not a desirable scoreline for Conspiracy, but I think they did, with their economic situation, I think they did squeeze out as much as they could in that last bit of the half. Maybe a bit questionable from 1 up just to be doing those fast plays and just dying quickly, but I mean, good job from Conspiracy to be able to pull out those rounds, but again, it's going to be management of economy, it seems, for Conspiracy. It's going to be getting to them.
Yeah, when you go down 7-1 in the game, you got to be pretty thrilled that you managed to call out back to a 10-5 half. But we'll see whether that is even enough. Conspiracy, of course, now on your T side. We are live into the second half. I'm Dreamboat Cast. You can give me a follow on Twitter if you're enjoying this. Joined by RRLucky. What's your Twitter handle?
Lucky too.
All right. As we are into this pistol round, there's a little bit of team damage. Decibel got knifed by his teammate. Now he's down to 19 HP here on this pistol. They're trying to hit the A bomb site. They've traded it out. It's a 4v4. JD getting another nice kill there. Decibel with a gush through the smoke, but this retake is looking pretty solid. It is just Swede in a 1v3. A couple lit players. He could potentially win this out. It's not going to be an easy task for him, and the bomb has not been planted. Will he find any more? Looking around, trying to run out there, and he gets lined up by Nate. 1 up, take their second pistol round of the map. Winning both of them puts them in a lovely spot to close this one out.
That's some very good rotates from the CTs. They were onto that site very quickly, giving the T's really no chances to take the site. And as you said, that's going to be even 1 up. Going to have a really good position to win this game. It's going to be very hard for Conspiracy to pull this back.
Oh, and I love this. There is 4 MP9s on the side of 1 up and a UMP. And it's against P250s with no armor. That's one of the things I noticed Conspiracy didn't really do at all, is when they're 4-steps, they don't tend to buy armor on them. That means that a lot of these UMPs are just going to shred them. Nades could do decent damage. That one only connects for 18 on K-Star. But there are a lot towards A here. But he's got a molly in his hand, Nate does. Gets cleaned up pretty quick. Buggs chimes back in with a couple. Insanity chiming in with one of his own. 1 kill, though. That's not bad. Will they find any more with these P250s? Nope. It's going to be Buggs farming it up there. 4K with the MP9. That means it's 3,600.
Again, just 1 up, just with such good cleanups on the ecos. They're just not losing anything, which is just terrible for Conspiracy. They want to do as much economic damage as possible on these ecos, and they just can't seem to find anything.
Well, with the money built up, they've gone 5 MP9s across the board as well. Expecting another save here from Conspiracy. And this is just Farmville on money. They are going to be building up mad cash, assuming they win this round.
Ares could be fun in the opening there, though, but he is going to be traded out. But not much damage done onto Buggs either. But that's a good opening for them. They could consider do some sort of A play, but DJ. They'd be finding one onto Decibel there, as they're looking to close out this round quick and fast without losing as much as they can. He knows that one is in vents now. He tagged him down to 40. Looks like they are going to be wrapping back around to B here, the T's. JD's going to go down in vents. Sweden in the smoke, as they've got 2 CTs just waiting.
Look at Nate. He's run through A main, back towards mid here. Finds a lot of damage onto the first player. That Molly's going to roast him alive. No, he gets out on 8 HP. Thought he was dead. Will be cleaned up by the MP9, and that's even better because of the kill bonus to the SMG. What more can he find?
He actually does find Buggs there, which is a bit more money for him, but again, I don't know if it's going to be that helpful. It's just going to be a shot in the back there. So they are getting better at their eco frags. They're finding 3 that round, but not enough to win a round. And they do have money, though, to buy this round a lot. So hopefully they can start clawing their way back. But again, it's going to be so hard to claw their way back.
Yeah, I mean, the problem is when you have guys like CJ and Buggs farming kills with those MP9s, their money got so high. And look at the little bit of BM we have here. Maybe not BM, but just going for kind of like the bonus round, as I like to call it. Going with 2 MP9s into this round. And Swede just ran through a molly, so he's super lit up. He's going to be throwing the molly in towards CJ. Flashbang comes out. CJ will get a kill, but Insanity cleaning up 2 more. It's a man advantage once again for 1UP. And how many times this map have we said that alone?
Yeah, it just seems that they've been very good at locking down the T side here, especially on CT. Just cleaning up, as I said, and not losing that much. And I don't know, the T's just don't seem to be working together that well.
Well, 2 men alive. They have solid weaponry, considering it's 2 MP9s left for the CTs. We'll see if they're able to find an upgrade for that. There should be 2 rifles somewhere around the map. Well, I think they are both in mid, and that's where both of these T players are. They're going to elect to go towards B and missing more. See, close to vents with the MP9. That could allow him to find a kill, but no, he's just going to get the dink in. Will be cleaned up. It's a 2v2 retake here. Ooh, I don't know if I like the chances. Nate, he's looking for the gun, though. He's picked up an M4. So it's an M4 and an AWP trying to retake, and that's a lot more favorable than the MP9. Molly's going to come in the headshot. Doesn't find a player. Can they find these entries on this retake? Will they expect Star? Yeah, Star is being spotted out. They know he's on site. Gives a little bit of room for Nate, and he's assuming there's one towards A-Man. He may have even spotted that out. One more Molly on this retake coming in. What can they find? K-Star is in a little bit of trouble. There will be a flashbang as well. Starting to move in. They found the first kill. Well, they found the second one. Doesn't look like it. JD's got that. There is a kit on the side of Nate here. Needs to win this duel. And it's not going to be able to be done. JD's just going to stay alive long enough. Get the kill. And Conspiracy take their 6th round. Making a 13-6 scoreline. Is this the start of a comeback, Lucky?
I mean, it's good that they won the round. It's the first step towards going back to that possible win here, but again, they did lose a lot of players. Again, not well for the economy. We see Galil coming out, not many nades. I mean, they have enough nades for an execute, but then you see like Swede with no nades and Decibel no smoke there, but it's going to be interesting to see what sort of execute they pull out here.
And of course, they will be working back towards 257s and 3 Deegs. It's a fairly tantalizing prospect at what these pistols can do. Could potentially throw a real spanner in the works.
But seems like Conspiracy playing the 1UP style, just playing it slow, not doing anything stupid. They can't afford to at this point, as they are very close to losing this game, and if they lose this round, it's also almost imminent if they do. So just playing it slow, waiting for the CTs to do anything, and then eventually probably just going to walk towards and execute.
Makes sense as well. You want to watch and see, you know, you're expecting that there'll be pistols in this situation. You don't want to get caught out. See what they expect. Must be more right below boost. Speaking of caught out, he could do a lot of damage, and they drop right in front of him, and that's bomb. This War is being gifted 2 quick kills and a lot of information. Your boy CJ is pushed out as well. He's done a lot of damage, not able to find that kill, but a lot of work done already by 1UP. If they expect 1 player in mid, they will be cleaned up. Buggs. 2 players are 1 shot with the Deeg, and 1 is obviously 1 headshot with the Deeg away as well. Might be able to do some damage, but he may elect to just pick up a gun and try and save it.
I think that'll be the better option right now. I mean, could go for the hero play. I mean, there's nothing really to lose for them, but nice to play it safe. Just pick up a gun, see if he can find. There we go. He finds the AK. So I think he's just going to try and find some exit frags and do some damage to the already fragile economy on the T side.
Yeah, it's worth poking and prodding here as well, because if he's able to find a quick 1, maybe 2, he can potentially try and convert the round. Putting up K-Star would be that kill if he can get it. He lines him up, but no, he's going to get his head ripped off. K-Star finding it. Conspiracy, take another round. However, I think 1UP should, well, They may like to save again, like force up a little bit, because Beegs doesn't have a lot of money, and that's in fact what they're going to be doing.
Tees can breathe a little bit of a sigh of relief. They don't have much money right now, but you know, they have another buy. They know that the CTs are probably not going to be on that strong of a buy, so they can breathe a bit of a sigh of relief here and maybe get another round here.
The score is slowly building up for Conspiracy, but the push in here towards one up could be a bloodbath. Beegs finding one. He's looking for more. He's got that Beeg out. He's going to be glocked down by Decibel. One more kill for your boy CJ. A little bit of damage done, and that's all that they were really hoping for. It is a 2v3. Nate with one of the most dangerous guns in Counter-Strike, the CZ75. What can he find here?
Looks like CT's all they're going in now. Quick rush in to retake. He's going to be finding Swede. K-Star's going to be finding Miss Meemore, but what can Nate find? He has no clue that the one CT, A-main and Decibel just going to be cleaning it up there. Bit of damage done though by the CTs. That's a good eco, I'd say, for them. I think they'll be pretty happy with that.
Yeah, I'll definitely be thrilled indeed. Now, it is finally a gun round again here. And a crucial one at that. One up, trying to get back to their winning ways. Trying to build some stability to their economy. Don't want to drop too many players in this round. Win or lose, but you know they'd love to win it pretty much regardless.
Yeah, we see again just a slow place from the T's. They really don't want to do anything stupid here and lose any guns unnecessarily. Just a bit of spam coming in, but just want to play it slow, see if they can find any picks.
The aggressive play towards B and information grab. CJ actually is going to find the opener on the Swede and escape. That is massive. So now they need to have kind of reservations. They're down a man, which site they want to hit. And I'm not sure if they'll expect Nate up in the Shroudy boost. This could be a dangerous spot if they like to go towards A. He's going to be the sole man there. They're actually leaving him playing 2 towards Highway, watching that mid area.
He's not sure what they're going to do here. They still look a bit undecided what they want to do. They're sitting 2 mid-main and 2 towards A-main, so it's throwing nades mid, so it looks like they're going for a mid control here.
Well, this could be dangerous. There is insanity lurking around. These players have also kind of fallen back to their sights. And if there's a player walking out A-main, Nate's going to be in the perfect spot.
Will they be expecting this from Nate? They don't look up. JD. Then we're going down to Nate here. Now they know. K-Star finding one. Era's finding another. But Insanity going to be able to trade. He's going to find 2. He might even find the 3rd here. No, he's going to go down to K-Star, but there's no time for this bomb plant. This K-Star probably going to go down here to miss Meemore, and that's a good cleanup from the CTs. A bit maybe too slow from the Ts. I'm not sure, but it's a good hold from the CTs.
Yeah, dangerous situation to be in there. Time starting to tick down. It's great if you kind of wait. You can slow it down, bait out some utility, but there's still enough utility for 1 up that they were able to stunt pushes a bit, and then they find a couple quick kills, close it out, and there's no time for the bomb plant for last man alive. And now this is we really need to win this game, or win this round by coming out here. 2 CZs, a Tech 9, and 2 AKs on the side of Conspiracy. Talk about scraping the bottom of the barrel for this one.
Looks like they're going to be bringing the 5 towards B here. They're done with playing slow. They want to just do a 5-man rush into B once these smokes fade, it looks like. And here they come. Can the CTs hold this off? Your boy JC going to be finding 1. Oh, your boy JC. CJ, I mean, sorry. Finding 3 there. T's actually going to be finding 2 there, so that actually does open up a bit for K-Sub. It's not a favorable situation.
Yeah, it's a rough spot for him to be in, especially with bomb down. But really, the huge play from CJ, just kind of spraying through at headshot, managing to connect through the wood on 2 players, mowing him down, 3 in total. Great job by him. And now K-Star 1v2 trying to walk his way out there. There's a great lineup here. Takes a little bit of damage. He recovers the bomb, and he's going to try and get out. Will the CTs let him, though, is the $1 million question.
Doesn't look like they've got a good hold here, and K-Star's really stuck here. He doesn't have much of a choice. He's actually going to find Nate. if he wants to commit to A right now, he's going to have to run as hard as he can. Insanity's got to make a decision. Is he faking it, or is he actually going to A? And it looks like he's banking on the fake, but it seems like K-Stars is going to be committing to A here, so it's going to have to be a retake from Insanity. He does have a kit, and he does have a molly, and K-Stars on 30 HP, so not really favorable at all from K-Star.
Really good read by Insanity, though. Oh, no. What is he doing? Oh, no.
Oh, no.
Oh, no. He started, like, he had the great read, and then he started backing off because I guess he thought he heard it on the wrong site. He will be here in time, though. Knows where the player is, wins the duel, and that will be a 15th round for 1UP, putting them on a match point. That was almost devastating. Insanity. I thought he was going to run all the way towards B and actually, you know, screw the pooch on that round. In turn, though, he comes back in time, wins the duel. And now, do or die for Conspiracy, last round of the map. What will they buy into this one? It's going to be a CZ, a Galil, a Tech-9, an AK, and a UMP. Talk about eclectic.
Yeah, this is a very, very, very scrappy buy here from the T's, and I think that they have accepted their fate here, but I mean, they're going to try the best that they can to try and see what they can do, but it's going to be very hard for them to pull off anything. They looks like they're going to go for an A execute here.
Yep, full execute towards A. Smokes have started to come out. Whether they commit to that is another question. But it looks, in fact, that that's what they'll be doing. Insanity point blank at forklift is going to be a big player for them to try and get through. He is standing tall, but he gets cleaned up by Decibel. Now these two players in the site need to find some more. They're going to get cleaned up as well. And somehow this is working for Conspiracy. They find 3 quick entries. They should close out this round. There are a couple very lit players, meaning that CJ and Miss Me More can potentially win this. It's a tall task, but CJ's found the first one. Can he find the second? No, he gets his head ripped off. Miss Me More in a 1v4. They are trying to spray through. They are missing him more. But now there is damage done through the smoke. He'll be closed out, and Conspiracy scrape the barrel and managed to scrape out another round.
Just as I said, they accepted their fate. They pulled a round that they really probably shouldn't have won there. It's incredible from Conspiracy. And well, now they're going to have the money, and it looks like 1UP don't. They flipped the table.
Well, it's going to be a save for 1UP. Not really willing to risk too much into this game. Their money's not amazing. It's a save, try and get another buy round. A little bit of a push towards B, see what they can find. The answer is death at the hands of Decibel there. Finding death is fun, right?
Yeah, for sure. I mean, definitely for Conspiracy. I'm pretty sure they'll be pretty happy with that right now. Again, they don't do anything stupid here. They're just like, well, just in case they are stuck in your side or anything, we're just going to keep playing it slow. Wait for them to peek, just like Miss Meemore did, but no frag found there. It's Decibel. Seemed to be setting up for a smoke throw. And looks like they're going for a mid control / B control. It's a bit of a weird strat here, but it looks like 4 coming out onto mid now. It's Decibel looking for rotates, but A-Res is going to find Bugs. That's going to open up the A side for them. It's A-Res not looking at Truck. It's going to get the shots though. And Nate will go down as now 2 left. Insanity and Miss Meemore, 1 Deagle, 1 USP. Probably just going to look for exits here, and yeah, Insanity just going to be sitting in tree room. And Miss Meemore and Mid-Garage. Insanity actually going to find one to A-Res. That's a nice 1 Deagle with Decibel. Maybe finding Miss Meemore now. Just Insanity. Hopefully he can find a couple more 1 digs here. Waiting for this events push. Getting tagged up by Decibel. And 1 coming from B-Main now. He reads it. Not going to be able to find the shot there.
Yeah, 10th round for Conspiracy. Money's still not actually great for 1UP. So this is going to not be too incredible here. Save again.
Yeah, but you just hopefully Conspiracy will play this smart here. Just wait for a push like this or something like this. They cannot afford to lose this round. Obviously, or else they'll lose the game. So you just gotta. Oh, JD though, he's gonna be finding the 2 opening picks here. They seem to have done a stack mid here. K-Star could be finding Miss Meemore. But they have not seen your boy CJ. So he's gonna find 1. Now they're aware of his position. They're gonna clean him up, and that's a good cleanup from the T side. Exactly what they needed.
Well, we are into the last gunner, or what could be the last round of this game. It is the pivotal gun round.
I mean, if you look at the money of 1UP, if Conspiracy win this, they could actually have a chance of pulling this into overtime. Just as I said, Conspiracy not going to be able to pull this back. They're proving me wrong.
However, I believe at the end of this round, win or lose for 1UP, we're actually going to be swapping games where we're going to be going to the DreamHack game, going to Ego versus Heroic. Should be also an incredible game. It's a best of 3, so that's where we'll be headed. But hit towards B is coming in. This team finds one. Nate with the retake coming in as well, finds one as well. And Insanity's coming in. It's just Swede in a 1v3. That's actually going to be the game, so that works out just absolutely perfect.
Conspiracy, valiant effort to try and bring it back there, but again, the enemy for them was the economy, just not able to get it under control and just losing too many rounds too early. So GG's, well done from 1UP to pull that through. That was a very good game from them. Yeah,
so I have been Dreamboat. You can give me a follow on Twitter at DreamboatCasts, joined by RRLucky, and we'll be swapping over to the next game. That is going to be Ego versus Heroic for DreamHack. So it'll be just one moment, and we'll be right back.